After months of congressional squabbling to piece together comprehensive health care reform, President Barack Obama is laying down the gauntlet.
I believe the United States Congress owes the American people a final vote on health care reform.
In attempts to bridge a bipartisan gap in previous legislative proposals and finally get a bill passed, the U.S. president unveiled a revised version of a health care overhaul. It includes a handful of Republican suggestions that mainly center on cost-cutting measures and accountability.
More Americans will lose their family's health insurance if they switch jobs or lose their job. More small businesses will be forced to choose between health care and hiring.
The leading proposal would provide coverage to approximately 30 more million Americans who are currently without health care insurance. President Barack Obama is using that hallmark of the legislation, as well as other aspects that would promise to revamp the health care system, to appeal to more moderate Democrats to sign on to the bill. Health care reform advocates say it's at the very least a good start.
I think what we have to ensure that legislation passed this year provides the structure, the infrastructure to improve upon.
Senate Majority Leader Harry Reid says he'll have the votes to pass the bill.
I've said from the very beginning, we will give them a vote. They want this paid for, they can have it, they can vote to have it paid for, they can have that, but we're not having 4 votes.
The health care reform bill is expected to be passed using a process called reconciliation that requires a simple majority to pass the proposal. Republicans have warned that the bill is way too costly, which would add to the nation's $1.3 trillion deficit and could cost Democrats elections in the fall.
Where we're headed through the use of reconciliation means that the only thing that will be bipartisan about this proposal is the opposition to it.
Lawmakers haven't set a deadline to pass a plan, but leading Democrats have said they'd like to pass legislation before the president leaves for a trip to Asia in 2 weeks. Colin Campbell, the White House.